up, everyone? Welcome to SprintGP. My name is Julia Robinson, and I'm going to be your jungle guide for this new online racing environment. SprintGP was recently launched by Apex 146, which is a predictive analytics firm. They study a bunch of different timing-based sports, including MotoGP, Formula One, downhill mountain biking, motocross, skiing, you name it. Now, Apex 146 decided to channel all of this knowledge and performance analytics into an online racing game called SprintGP. So, SprintGP currently offers motorcycle racing, open wheel racing, with more sports to come. And this channel is going to provide a bunch of tutorials, informative videos, QAs, anything and everything as long as it's around this new online racing environment. So today we're just going to give a brief overview of what the heck SprintGP is, how you can get involved, and what we have coming up in the future. So I'm going to walk you through the SprintGP website to give you a little bit more of an overview of how you can navigate the ecosystem, how you can get involved, and where you can go to learn more. So if we head on over to sprintgp.com, here you will find this awesome landing page that gives you an idea of what your assets could look like. So these are all online digital assets that are sold on the OpenSea marketplace. Like I said, SprintGP currently offers both open wheel as well as motorcycle racing. So if you want to learn more about how you can get started, head on over to this Learn tab, and you'll see that there is a plethora of information here, such as a quick start, more guidelines, rules about how the racing environment works, QAs, as well as how you can contact the SprintGP to learn more. A great resource here is Discord, so definitely join the SprintGP Discord where we can answer all of your questions around purchasing assets, attaining assets, racing them, what the statistics mean. These questions will also be addressed on future YouTube videos. So let's head over to the marketplace really quick. We're going to open this in a new tab. Like I said, the marketplace is currently listed on OpenSea. So here you will see a lot of available digital assets, both cars as well as motorcycles. There is a variety of colors, and that does have to do with the rarity and value of each NFT, which we will definitely be addressing in an upcoming video to better understand the value behind every racer and what sets one apart over the other. There are a handful currently listed for sale. You can go in and better understand their properties. We also do provide information around the different properties of these racers on the SprintGP website. So on every OpenSea asset, it does have the list of properties that really build up that asset. And so here, we got race number, we got different genetics, we have the sport it falls under, as well as the color code. Heading back over to sprintgp.com, if you go over to the racing tab, this is where you will actually see all the available races that are open as well as some that have closed. So if you've done online racing before, this may look somewhat familiar, but we have a tab for motorcycle racing as well as open wheel racing. Not only can you enter into live events, you can also look at results and understand how people did at the end of the race and who obtained what points, and you can better understand the trajectory of your racer from there. So, for example, if we're on the results page for motorcycles, we can open up this Media Bridge Grand Prix. We can either watch a replay or we can show results where we'll see all of the different assets that were entered into this race, the place they got, as well as the points and payouts that each NFT received or maybe did not receive, depending on the place they came in. So from the results page, you can see up here in the green, you'll see a payout that everybody received. The payouts are for the top 5 for motorcycle racing, top 3 for open wheel racing, and the points are for the first half of the grid. Unfortunately, if you end up in the second half, you are going to get deducted points. Now, points also play a big role in these digital assets as it determines what class level you're able to race in. One really great thing, as you will see here on the events page, is that SprintGP is waiving all entry fees for races. So right now you can enter for free and you still have the chance to earn payouts in the form of Polygon Matic. Very important thing to note, the entire SprintGP ecosystem is grounded on the Polygon Matic chain. More to come on this racing page. In future videos, we'll dive into every different section of the website to better understand how to navigate them and how to interpret all the information. Really quickly though, we just want to show a profile page. So if you were to obtain your asset, you connect your MetaMask wallet to SprintGP, you can go and learn more about your racer. You can name your racer, you can name your racing team, and you can learn more about the statistics and the data behind your racer. So if we go to more details, here we'll see a great visual. This is one of my racers. I love the blue ones. And not only does it tell you a little bit more about your general performance, which we don't need to look at the podium right here, but it gives you a better idea of where the lineage came from, as well as your trajectory, which does affect your overall performance. You can also look at different traits so you can better understand maybe what race your NFT will succeed in, who you're going against. You want to really study your competition so you can strategically enter races. As well as your race history here, we can see, unfortunately, this racer has not had the best of luck recently, but you can go back and load all of the races that you have entered your digital asset into, understand maybe what circuits you do well in, and track your payouts. So more videos to come on the SprintGP website, like I said. But for now, check out the website, join the Discord. Also be sure to follow SprintGP on Twitter and Instagram for all the latest releases. SprintGP is doing a handful of giveaways right now. So open wheel giveaways, motorcycle giveaways. You could have the chance to earn a free digital asset that you can then go race. Like I said, all entry fees are currently waived, so it's a great time to join the community. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to the SprintGP team. We're here to support and look forward to racing with you.